Here is my BT Contempra telephone in the lovely bright orange colour. For some reason on camera it's coming out almost like a reddish colour, but in real life it's like a vibrant orange, almost like a nectarine orange is the colour I can relate it to. So I'm not sure why it's coming out differently on camera, but whatever. So anyway, as you can see, it's a very 80s style phone. This particular example is from 1983 and it really shows, as you can see, the angular boxy look, which was a popular style in the 80s. Very sleek looking phone as well, as you can see. There's no dials or buttons on the body of the phone itself because all that's on the handset. And that's what makes this phone interesting actually, because the handset on this phone actually houses a rotary dial, which you don't really tend to see much on phones like this. They just tend to be push button. So it's nice to have an old fashioned rotary dial. It's just like any other rotary dial phone. The only difference is there's no gap between the 1 and the 0. Instead, the finger stop actually moves just slightly, as you can see, and that forms your gap between the 1 and the 0, so it just dials out like any other rotary telephone. So I'll show you the dial and handset more close up in a second. As I said, this phone's from 1983. It has the original handset curly card and the original line card fitted with the BT plug, which we still use today. So I'll just show you the underside of the phone. It's a metal base, so it's got quite a bit of heft to it. You can wall mount this phone. As you can see, there's a couple of cutouts there for where you mount it on some screws on the wall. There's the stickers, so it says British Telecom supplied. GEN is the company that made this, I believe, and 83 there's the year it was made. There's another BT approval sticker there. Not sure what that number's for, but anyway, there's also a Bowel Adjustment there. You can see that's loud, and you have your soft or quiet. There's not really much difference between them, but anyway. The line card comes out the top of the phone, and the handset card comes out the bottom, and the 4 feet are all intact when you have this phone on a table like I have right now. So I'll show you the handset in better detail. So as you can see, there's the receiver and there's the microphone. Got a couple of number cards. You've got one on the handset itself and there's one on the body of the phone. So here's the dial when the camera stays in focus. There we go. So it's a nice dial on a much smaller scale than a regular rotary dial, of course, because it has to fit on the handset, but has a nice sound to it. As you can hear, I did take the handset apart so I could lubricate the dial so it would run a bit smoother, which it does now. To take the handset apart, you just have to undo 2 screws underneath the number card there and 2 screws under the strain relief for the handset card, and then this whole thing will just come apart in 2, so it's pretty easy when you know what you're doing. To remove the case on the body of the phone, there's just 1 screw underneath the number card there, and the whole case will just lift up. So it's quite easy to work on this phone should you need to. So there's some nice Contempra branding there on the handset itself, and some nice Contempra branding on the body. So that's the handset. It's got a nice shape to it as well, as you can see. So it also will rest on the side here, you know, in case you answer the phone and it's not for you and you have to get someone. You can just rest it there because the shape of it will allow you to, because you see it won't fall off, the design of it. So anyway, there you go, there's the switch hook, the main switch hook. There's also a switch hook on the handset, so if you dial out a wrong number you can just press that and release it and you get your dial tone back. It's just a bit more convenient. So that's that. I think the only other thing to do now is to show you the dial out and ring back. So I'll just have to plug this in. Just bear with me a second. There we are. So now it's plugged in. So here we go. I'll have to, of course, press the ring back option, which is number 1 on the modern house phone, the touch tone phone, because of course this being a rotary dial, pulse dial phone, it won't recognise it. So anyway, without further ado, here we go. Hopefully you can hear the dial tone there. So here goes. And there we go, it'll tell me my number, so I'll just press the ring back option on this phone. So here we go. Here's what the ringer sounds like. So there you have it. A bit of a bell tinkle there, which this phone does. A lot of the older phones with the old type bells in them have the little tinkle when you hang the phone up. It's just the way they are. But anyway, that's the BT Contempra from 1983 in the bright orange colour. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.